Okay.
Well, I think the Holiday Doc should try this now since he's the expert.
Well, I am an expert.
Maybe at shooting video games, but... Almost hit that.
If that was a car...
Did I get it?
No.
All that?
Alright, so it's my turn now. Whoa.
Wrong way. You ran over the beer can.
You ran over my beer can. Yeah, but that's not a parallel park. There is a fake car right here.
Oh!
That's what that...
Destroyed that car. So how many beer are we in?
12?
That was empty, wasn't it?
Yeah.
There's no horn, I can't. That's fine? Yeah. TV.
So here goes Holiday Doc. Let's see if he can do it. We'll go in for a behind view here. Now technically you just hit a car.
No, I didn't.
Dude, you are behind the stake.
No one said that the stake.
That is a car.
No one said behind the stake was
I
a car.
did. That is a car.
Well, your dad crushed two
You
cars.
just went freaking a foot into a car.
Okay, so there's a car here, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Well, your
You
dad
just
crushed
smashed a car.
Cars.
Doesn't matter. This is Holiday Doc doing this, the pro.
Okay, well, I didn't know there was a car behind it. Now that I know there's a car behind it.
Well, what did you think the stakes meant?
I don't know. No, I'm not.
Oh,
Oh.
I don't know. You people at home might have to say something about that. Okay, so what I think here is I think we're gonna have to drink a little bit more and then do another test.
I passed the test.
See what
I
happens.
Parallel parked the golf vehicle. Straight up, there's no horn. But
No horn.
Meep done.
You're gonna honk your horn to like
Beep.
let other parked vehicles know when to move?
Exactly. So we're gonna play some testicle toss?
Maybe.
Welcome back, everybody. Holiday Doc here for another great competitive gameplay for you. This time, we are actually doing some team scrims, so this is not the competitive lobby, and I'm switching it up using the FAL. Now, the FAL is a single-shot weapon. However, you know, with my extensive trigger finger action from World at War, you know, I do handle the single-shot weapons fairly well. Now, that being said, it is also very difficult going up against anybody using a FAMAS or any automatic weapon while you're holstering a single shot, simply because you're not going to put nearly as many bullets downrange as the person with the automatic is going to be able to. So you got to compensate. One way I did that is I threw steady aim on and extended mags, you know, to counter the fact that I don't have to reload as more, so that when I do reload, it's not nearly as lengthy and catching me out in the open nearly as often. So the FAL is a dangerous weapon to use, but it's definitely something to give a shot. It will help you, you know, focus your shot and make those individual shots count a lot more, considering, like I said, you're not going to get nearly as many shots. So, you know, one of the things that, you know, came up was weapon choices if the FAMAS is banned. Now, it's been a topic that's been always talked about, and I guess it's recently, in the last week here, been brought up again in the pro forums. Now, I don't have access to the pro forums, so I can't give you exact details as to what's been said, but basically everybody wants the gun banned. Whereas MLG has stated they do not have any plans on banning any particular weapon from play. Now, I understand where they're coming from. But on the same sense, if they want to create an entertaining game that's going to develop throughout the viewing process, and I slowed it down here because Blackout was trying to knife me and he got turned on so hard. So if you want to create an entertainment viewing experience, you have to continuously progress with the game that you're working with, right? Like, Black Ops is never going to stay the same. It's always evolving, always changing. Things are changing all the time. Pro players are playing the game differently at each event. We're seeing new and different things being used. So, that being said, you have to kind of relate to it. I don't think we should ban the FAMAS, but I do think there should be some new rule changes which are going to go in effect, which we've all been waiting for. And at this time, to basically answer the question I got, do you think is there any gun that can compete with the FAMAS even after the nerf? No, there really isn't, and it's still the #1 used gun, and we're still going to see it as a dominant weapon at the next MLG event here in Anaheim. However, we did see Leverage using the Spectre a ton lately. And I don't know if it's just a quick fad that they're bored with their current guns, or they're bored with team scrimmage, so they're trying something new. But hey, it seems to be working for them. We can speculate and see if they're going to be using it at the LAN event. Which, if we look back and put that to the test, I'm going to say no. For instance, we've seen Team Fear use the Spectre for quite a while before at Dallas, and we didn't see any Spectre being used at Dallas. So, hey, it's all gonna work out, I guess, in the end, and we'll see how things go. And when I'm practicing and doing team scrims, I like to change it up. And some people get frustrated. A couple weeks ago, I used an M14. I did terrible at first until I got used to the giant recoil on it, and then I did okay. I kept up with the M14 users, the FAMAS users in the lobby I was in while I was using M14, but I think the FAL is a better choice for single shots. And I was torn between the two. I think the M14 has it seems like it kills people quicker, and I haven't looked at the damage chart, so I can't tell you if it actually has a higher damage meter. But it felt like I got a lot more one-shot kills, like to the chest sort of thing. Whereas the FAL here, it seems to be like a two-shot. So. Reason I try out new things and new guns is to keep it fresh. When this game's been played for so long on the same maps and the same game types, it's for people on YouTube, it's not always the funnest thing to continuously post essentially the same thing, right? So, when I try out these new things, and I hope people don't take offense when I join their lobbies or join, practice rooms, scrim, pickup lobbies, and I use different weapons. For instance, I joined a random pickup lobby after I did the Uzi is the new objective game video, where the Uzi with steady aim is basically like a powerful gun. I don't know why. I used it, and I used it for the first half of, I think it was Firing Range CTF, and I got close to 20 kills with 10, maybe 14 deaths, 10 to 14, or somewhere in there, and they got mad. They're like, why aren't you trying? And I was legitimately trying and doing well, so you're going to step on some toes if you try this, and I hope you take that into consideration. So the camping video you guys seen at the beginning of this video, that's basically, I think that was after about a 15 or 20 pack each of some friendly alcoholic beverages, and we were just having a good time at the cabin for the long weekend last weekend. And we're gonna, instead of like creating just one big camping video to keep posting and get people bored, I figured, hey, what better way to keep people interested as well as give them some good gameplay by putting it at the front of the videos I'm posting anyways. So that's the reason for it. And at the very end of this, I have a video showcasing, or Pilsner's actually showcasing what testicle toss is, and that's another camping game that was developed, I don't know by who, but showed up at the lake, and it was a fun game. I didn't win once, not even a little bit. I don't even think I broke 10 points against Pilsner. So He wins at that, I win at this. It's all win some, lose some. And for the next couple weeks here, I'm going to be maybe participating on a live stream frequently to give some live showcasting. I don't know how well that's going to work or if I'm going to be doing it a lot, but the idea was thrown out there to come do it. So I figured, give it a shot. We'll see how it goes after the first go around. And also we're going to be watching and giving some pool updates for the Anaheim competition ladder here. We're going to see how the pool play has worked out, who's in the pools, and kind of diagnosing who to watch for, who to look out for, and hopefully try and make some observations as to why there were so many team changes. Maybe bring some people in and talk to them about why there were so many team changes. Oh, team kill for the win. And for anyone asking if I have a modded controller, I do not have a modded controller. I will probably link that video down below to kind of explain that I do not have a modded controller, because anytime you use a single shot weapon or you use a pistol and you shoot fast, everybody assumes that you have a modded rapid fire controller, and I guess you just have to deal with it or work with it. Just so many people have ruined it for others that that's kind of like the number one thing people accuse you of if you can shoot your gun fast, which I think is a little bit silly. I would play World at War for a long time, and I got really used to only using the M1A1, and it was my go-to gun for every single match, and that's kind of where I built up my trigger finger. And no, I don't play paintball, no, I don't do anything else. It's just, I don't even know how I developed it or how it just came about. I've just always been able to use the M1A1. It just came with practice that I could shoot it like 100% consistently. There's one thing that I do have a lot of trouble with is I can't drop shot and shoot it fast, and I think that's a pretty big giveaway if somebody does have a mod. If you can consistently drop shot after drop shot and fire your weapon at full speed, chances are you probably have a rapid fire. So that's a little bit lame sauce. And sorry, got a little bit of stuck in my throat here. I don't know what it is. That was kind of a stupid run. I do think we end up winning this game in the last minute here, and it's gonna kind of go down fairly textbooky. We got one guy. It looks like he's headed for this flag. As soon as I spawn here, I switched over at the wrong time, but dead. So we're going over to Dennis. Dennis is kind of trying to make sure he takes care of this business on the fountain, top red or bottom red, wherever he is. And then when I spawn, we got 50 seconds left, and I see that we're about to grab flag. So now I want to get into a position to counter and make sure that the routes are safe. And we go 4 down, and 4 down I think right there is what gave us this key positioning as well as timing to get in here and get this point. And left side there, Dennis did a really good job. He avoided the heavy upward spawn by backing up into well. And then as soon as we get the flag cap, I just set up for the relay, and we lost by 1 flag at the beginning, so we're tied up right now. And I do believe I come in here at the end and score this with a couple seconds left, unless a Hail Mary nade comes flat over the edge. But nope, I don't win it. Sweet. That's pretty sweet. So I go 21-16 with the foul, top of the room on my side for that, or top of the room altogether with the foul. So that just goes to show you that you can have some fun with other weapons. And here's the testicle toss explanation from Pilsner. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm Holiday Doc, and I'm out.
On these things here,
People what testicle toss is.
you guys want to know what testicle toss is? This here
Your dad's gonna demonstrate.
is one of the sides.
Your dad's gonna demonstrate the testicle.
Now this, that bar on the top,
He's
is
gonna
worth
throw a
3
testicle at
points.
your head.
That's worth 2, and that's worth 1. Now my father here is going to throw one. And that knocked off. Let's see if you can actually make one now. Oh, see now there, he got that on the 2. It's right in the middle. Oh, he's got another 2. So he's got 4 points. Now 2 players play against each other, and whoever gets the most points, they can also knock each other out. So see, we have one of these reds up on here. Those 2 cancel each other out, and that one there would count as 2 points.
Do you know what focus is?
That's how testicle toss works.
Are you focused?
I think I am.
Okay.
There's
play-
all the doc.
Let's go play some testicle toss.